I wanted to talk about a little bit about experiencing the wake up calls in life. Now, there's periods, there's stretches and times in life where you experience those wake up calls where something something urgent or something dramatic, something significant in your life happens where it wakes you up and you realize that you probably need to make changes in your life. And one example that I could think of that I experienced recently, a wake up call that I experienced for myself, is injuring my back. Now, I don't know a specific instance that happened to trigger this injury, but I think it was more so like a lot of wear and tear, just a lot of exercising for a good stretch of time for my back to just tighten up and wear out. And it made me realize that something is wrong with my back. And that's what, injuries really show about your body. It's to show that when you're experiencing pain with your body, that there's something wrong with it. And there's something that you need to do in order for you to fix the issue. So for me, it took me a little bit of time to recognize, oh, what the issue was, and I realized that my back was just very tight. It seemed to be a muscle issue, and for me to resolve that, I needed to ice it, maybe take a hot bath to warm it up to loosen the muscles and just give it a lot of rest and stretch it a lot. So something like that is something is like a wake up call to me where, oh, there's something wrong with my body, there's something wrong with my back, and I need to do things to make you feel better. Now, after experiencing that, after experiencing the pain, and recognizing that there's an issue, uh, I know I needed to make the adjustment and the changes in lifestyle or certain patterns or habits to make me feel better. And now that I've done all those things where I give enough rest, rest from exercising, running, playing basketball, my back has gotten a lot better. Another wake up call that you could think of is just, at least what I've experienced in the past, is when I gain quite a bit of weight and I start to notice that the pants and the shorts that I'm so used to wearing comfortably now gets a little bit tighter. And that's when I'm realizing, well, ah, I think I'm gaining too much weight. I'm gaining quite a belly, and maybe I need to make changes in my diet. Maybe I need to exercise more for me to be able to fit in these pants or shorts again. So that's where it kind of hits me, makes me realize, yes, this is a wake up call. I want to be able to wear these pants and these shorts comfortably. So maybe I need to start changing my diet. I need to start exercising more, having a better lifestyle, things like that, right? So those will be those common occurrences in life that will happen where you're experiencing something so significant where it just hits you and you realize, hey, oh man, I realize that there's a certain thing that I'm doing that may be having a negative impact in my life, or I need to make a significant change because I don't like the way that things are headed with the direction in my life, or what I'm doing, or how I'm dealing with certain relationships. Maybe I need to make changes in my behavioral patterns or make changes in my habits. And usually that's what those wake up calls are for. And you know, I think for me, I try to be very reflective about it and try to recognize what the issue is. And once I figure out and acknowledge what the problem is, then it's just having the humility to make the necessary changes for me to better myself. And ultimately, that's really what it's about. It's for me to better myself, to make these positive changes. So, really, for me to grow as a person, or to get out of like the sticky situation, to recover from an injury, or make some changes that I feel like I'm not satisfied with. And I think those are good. It's good to experience, and it's good to just accept in life, to know that, hey, there's just something that's been going on for so long, and something significant had to happen for me to recognize that, and for me to make those necessary changes to become a better person, to not be stuck maybe in that same negative pattern that I've been going on for so long. And so it's good. It's good. I think I just try to embrace those times when I do have those wake up calls, and just make the necessary changes as soon as possible. And I think the worst thing you could do is probably just be stubborn, and actually also not even realize that you need a wake up call. Is just being stuck in that same pattern and not realizing that you need to make changes in order for you to improve maybe your lifestyle, or improve your relationships, or improve your any kind of performance that you need to do, whether it's work related, or um, like a sports performance, things like that. And so I think it's good. I try to embrace those wake up calls when I do. And even as something simple as like knowing that I gain weight, or experiencing injury, I know, okay, I want to keep playing sports. I want to keep exercising. I want to stay healthy. So right now I'm dealing with the injury. I may have to take some time off, even though I don't want to, but in the long run it'll benefit me, so I could be 100% and get back on the floor and be able to play basketball, be able to hike and exercise, work out, wherever the case may be. But maybe those wake up calls for you might be other things specifically that you need to change and improve upon. So, when you do experience those wake up calls in life, just embrace it. Try to acknowledge what the issue is, try to acknowledge what's really going on, and have the humility to be able to make those changes so you can better yourself, and not be stuck in such a stagnant pattern in life, but improve yourself and keep bettering yourself each and every day.